You're tuning into Black and White Sports on YouTube. The no-holds-barred truth on sports. The main event starts.
All right, Black and White Sports supporters. Well, my God, we're still trying to recover from whatever it was we watched last night involving the Indiana Fever and the Golden State Valkyries. Now, I'm going to tell you, at times, Valkyries played good basketball last night. They're fun to watch. They play at a pace I really enjoy. And in fact, it's a pace I seem to remember Christy Sides we played with when Christy Sides was still the coach. Again, we're sorry, Christy Sides. Our bad. We didn't know what we had at the time. So anyway, it was an awful experience last night. Between the WNBA and their shot clock issues, like this was the California Penal League trying to play basketball, the local YMCA, honestly, YMCA may have their shit together better than that was last night. And, of course, Aaliyah Boston, no shows, gives us 4 points. And Natasha Howard packing a bag and throwing it over her back and proceeding to travel around the country. Well, Natasha Howard has gotten destroyed since last night, as has Stephanie White, or as we have now affectionately started calling her in Ben Daniels' chat during games, Methany White. Yeah. My God. She's not going to bench Natasha Howard. If a player's struggling, and by the way, what's the deal with Chloe Bibby, Stephanie White? You claimed she didn't have a setback. But when you go from able to play, available, to not able to play, and there was no game that she actually played in, that would be called a bleeping setback. All right, so last night was a mess, 75-63, right? Here are the standings. I told you guys, be aware, they hadn't updated yet. Well, here they are. The Fever are in the last place of playoff positioning. If they stumble at all, they're bleeped. They're bleeped. Can you imagine we get Caitlin Clark back for 2 games and then they miss the playoffs? I'm going to be madder than a damn snake. Honestly. I'm going to be like, this has been such the biggest bunch of organizational malpractice possibly in the history of sports. In the history of sports. And so there were a couple of issues last night. I posted this during the game. Please, Lord, someone post that Natasha Howard travel. She literally went walking down the street. I don't know what she was doing, but somebody did, in fact, post it. And, she just up and started walking with the ball. Walking with the ball like a game wasn't going on.
Howard directing traffic. Oh, she traveled 100.
Let me just start it over. Here we go. She's right here. She's right here. Watch her just start walking.
Howard directing traffic. Oh, she traveled 100%. She walked towards her teammates.
How many travels have we seen from Howard just a moment ago?
3 called travels.
3 called travels.
This could be the 4th.
And this is the one they didn't call. She scores the basketball. She takes an extra step. Here.
Okay, so yeah. And they didn't call some of them last night. I think I counted at least 5 travels. At least 5 travels from Natasha Howard. I don't know what in the world she was doing. So, right here, glad I missed most of the game. I'm not sure I'm tuning in the rest of the games. I don't blame you. This game was hard to watch. 30% shooting. She does that a lot. You're right about that. 5 times Stephanie White still put her back in this game. Insanity. Michaela Timpson didn't get no playing time. But you made sure Natasha Howard was in there. Just to let you know, I always talk about agenda. Natasha Howard, she be checking some of them right boxes. I guarantee it. Seriously. Good God. She's checking some of them boxes. Natasha Howard got absolutely crushed last night. That Natasha Howard turnover had nothing to do with the clock shot delay. That's normal Natasha Howard hoops. Preach, W360. Look, this was the same shit back in June. That's me. Every time Natasha Howard fumbles the damn ball, son of a bitch. That was me in June. We've really watched Natasha Howard travel on 4 consecutive possessions. I'm so sick of watching Natasha Howard play basketball, man. It's crazy. I've seen enough. Get Natasha Howard out of my game. Nah, not Stephanie White. Methany White. She ain't new. Seriously? No. Natasha Howard hoops is breaking my basketball mind. Missed layups and turnovers. It was awful. What the F is Natasha Howard doing? She travels constantly. She literally started walking with the ball. Good Lord. Natasha Howard's gotten significantly worse with each passing game over the last 10 games. What is going on? She's been shit as of late. Excuse my language. She's been real bad. Keep Natasha Howard out for the Fever. 1 walk. Okay. 4? Question mark? Absolutely unacceptable for a professional player. How about 5? Seriously, how many travels does Natasha Howard average a game? 972. Natasha Howard has to be traded. We wish. Trade deadline's done come and gone. By the way, once again, this is one of the free agent acquisitions, high profile, from Methany White and crew. So, Stephanie White caught that shrapnel. She got some of that collateral damage, as by God she should have. The Indiana Fever have way coached Stephanie White. We wish. If you're defending her, I'm going to keep it real. Here it is, folks. Rhodes about to piss everybody off. If you are defending her, you're defending her for non-basketball reasons. I suspect she checks some boxes that you can identify with. And you've probably been watching the WNBA for a long time for non-sporting reasons. That's my gut feeling. Fever got to fire Stephanie White. Not involving your best player on the court in any way, making 0 adjustments, refusing to stop chucking up threes. After 30, maybe try something else. She's a horrible coach. Let me click on this. God, man. 20% from three-point range last night. I mean, wow. The Fever loss is on Stephanie White, so stop tiptoeing around this. You think Becky Hammond goes a whole game and instructs Asia Wilson to only take 7 shots for 4 points? Stephanie White's severely incompetent, can't comprehend basketball basics. Fire her. It's crazy. It's crazy. The Fever playing zone against a team that has 4+ 3-point shooters was always a recipe for disaster. This horrible strategy is on Stephanie White. Stephanie White is embarrassing. She's not a good coach. I don't care who likes her. Real? Sandy Brondello and Stephanie White on consecutive days with CTE coaching. Don't do that to Sandy. No. Sandy's got a championship. Shit. The only way Stephanie White's getting a championship is she goes somewhere and steals one. Like this is national treasure. I mean, come on. This guy, number 1, Stephanie White and all her coaching staff needs to be fired. People pissed, man. I'm telling you. People are pissed. At this point, many think Stephanie White and the Indiana Fever front office are paid to lose. Horrible coaching, pathetic front office. At Amber Cox. Yeah, Cox, she's complicit in all this. No doubt about it. Complicit. I mean, the way Stephanie White coaches makes it seem like she doesn't want to win. No urgency, no emotion. And on top of all of this, It's painful to watch this style of basketball. Let's play as old and as slow as humanly possible. It's rough. DeWanna Bonner fell. Natasha Howard, she's had several good games this year. She is on a downward turn at the wrong time. And I have a sneaking suspicion that if Caitlin Clark would have played this whole season, Natasha Howard might already be off this team. Because I don't think she would have gotten nearly the opportunities, and she might have had a DeWanna Bonner kind of meltdown. All right, just calling that. Stephanie White not making adjustments. Stephanie White, are you fibbing to us about our players being injured? Are you not providing correct clarity? What's going on there? Failure to make adjustments. Not calling timeouts at the appropriate time. Not being able to shift your defensive strategy when obviously the Valkyries are hitting threes from all over North America. Tell me what you think. My God. Caitlin Clark, please come back. I mean, I know it's a mess, but guys, I want to be happy when I watch these games. Peace. I'm out. Till next time.
Thanks for watching the show. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Be sure to tune in next time on Black and White Sports.